Hi, I'm new here. Welcome to my Pokemon channel. Today I'm going to open up something that I haven't opened up before. The Iono's Bellibolt EX Premium Collection. So last week I opened up the Cynthia's Garchomp box like this. Managed to pull an IR and an SIR. Hopefully this box is at least half as good as that one. So this box says, power up your Pokemon in the Iono Zone. Levincia Gym Leader Iono and her partner Pokemon Bellibolt are an inseparable team full of supercharged spirit. With this collection, you can call on Iono's Bellibolt EX and its electric streamer ability to energize the rest of Iono's Pokemon on your side. Then get caught up in more electrifying fun with acrylic standees, a colorful photo sticker, and a handful of Pokemon TCG booster packs. Just like the Cynthia's box, comes with that Polaroid style picture, and the backdrop, the standees, and a bunch of packs. Looking at the packs, looks like it comes with maybe 2 Journey Together, 1 Surging Sparks, you can kind of see the S there in Surging Sparks, 1 Twilight Masquerade with Blood Moon Ursaluna on the art, and then I thought that those are 2 of the same at the top because they both have the curve bit, but that is Obsidian Flames with Riverroom. This one looks like Iron Valiant, so that must be Paradox Rift. So maybe to Obsidian Flames and Paradox Rift, they have the same shape swirl at the top, but Obsidian Flames is red, Paradox Rift is blue. Am I learning? Maybe. But let's open this up and see what we get. So here is the code card for the box. Thought at first that it didn't come with a code card, but it was stuck to one of the packs. Here is the Iono's Tadbulb, a Cosmos Holo. Tadbulb is an Ella Tadpulb Pokemon. Tadbulb shakes its tail to generate electricity. If it senses danger, it will make its head blink on and off to alert its allies. Can't see any swirlies right away. And Tadbulb evolves into Iono's Bellibolt EX. A Black Star promo. Full art with texture. It's another one of those similar to the Cynthia's Garchomp promo. Pretty much the same card as what comes in the box. But I think in this one, is it the gradient on Iono is different? It goes from yellow to pink to yellow in the actual card, and maybe they're mirrored. Editor Newbie will have to put that on screen.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Don't tell me what to do.
Still a very nice card. Then we have the Polaroid photo style sticker. And here's the backdrop. And the standees. So we have a Iono. We've got Tadbulb. I think that is Wattrel, not Kilowattrel. Bellibolt, Miss Meggius, a Pokeball, and then not sure what that is. Maybe that like her YouTube channel logo or something. I think she's supposed to be like a YouTube streamer. Oh yeah, she has the same picture on her jacket. And then stands to actually put them in. Not sure if I'll take them out of there or not. And then we have 6 packs. So it is 2 Journey Together, Surging Sparks, Twilight Masquerade, and it is Obsidian Flames and Paradox Rift. So let's open these up. Let's go in order. Let's go like this. First of all, Obsidian Flames with Revervoom on the art. The pack says, Raging Flames Forged in Darkness. Red-hot embers illuminate the pitch-black night and sparks flare into an inferno as Charizard EX surges forth with newfound powers of darkness. The glittering terrestrial phenomenon imbues some Pokemon EX like Tyranitar, Ice-Q, and Vespiquen with different types than usual, while Dragonite EX and Greedent EX show mastery of their own inner strengths. Not to be outdone, Revervoom EX, Melmetal EX, and more Pokemon promise to change the course of battle in the Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames expansion. Flip this around or not? I don't remember. How do I do this? Let's go like that. Grass Energy. Barboach, a Whiskers Pokemon. Its 2 whiskers provide a sensitive radar. Even in muddy waters, it can detect its prey's location. Wiglet, a Garden Eel Pokemon. This Pokemon can pick up the scent of a Veluza just over 65 feet away and will hide itself in the sand. Squovit, a cheeky Pokemon. It stores berries in its cheeks. When there are no berries to be found, Squovit will stuff pebbles into its cheeks to stave off its cravings. Palpitoad evolves from Timepole, a vibration Pokemon. Yeah, that's Sao art. On occasion, their cries are sublimely pleasing to the ear. Palpitoad with larger lumps on their bodies can sing with a wider range of sounds. Skarmory, an armor bird Pokemon. People fashion swords from Skarmory's shed feathers, so this Pokemon is a popular element in heraldic designs. Wugtrio evolves from Wiglet, a Garden Eel Pokemon. It has a vicious temperament, contrary to what its appearance may suggest. It wraps its long bodies around prey, then drags the prey into its den. Darmanitan evolves from Darumaka, a blazing Pokemon. This Pokemon's power level rises along with the temperature of its fire, which can reach 2500 degrees Fahrenheit. Dratini, a dragon Pokemon, reverse holo. It sheds many layers of skin as it grows larger. During this process, it is protected by a rapid waterfall.
Wow.
A Larvitar, a illustration rare. Sweet. Reminds me of that scene from Jurassic Park with Dr. Grant digging through that mound. Born deep underground, this Pokemon becomes a pupa after eating enough dirt to make a mountain. And a Scizor evolves from Scyther, a pincer Pokemon, hologram. This Pokemon's pincers, which contain steel, can crush any hard object they get a hold of into bits. And code card. Sleevey time, sleevey time, sleevey time. And of course, it was Ellie in Jurassic Park digging through the mound, not Dr. Grant. Next, let's do Surging Sparks with our Charludon on the art. It says, a growing storm of stellar strength. Terawatts of electricity crash down from the sky in a tropical paradise, setting the stage for the supercharged Pikachu EX. With the power of a stellar Terra Pokemon EX, it lights up the shoreline, revealing a parade of dragon Pokemon led by the towering Alolan Executor EX. Pretty sure Alolan Executor is like the only dragon in this set, from the set that's called Paradise Dragona in Japan. Our Charlodon EX and Latias EX round out the horde, while the new A-Spec cards and more new Pokemon EX bring surprises of their own. Current's Crackle and Dragon's Roar in the Pokemon TCG Scarlet and Violet Surging Sparks expansion. It's always so weird that there'd be a set called Paradise Dragona and there's like one dragon in it. Fighting Energy. Drillbur, a mole Pokemon. It makes its way swiftly through the soil by putting both claws together and rotating at high speed. Quaxley, a duckling Pokemon. Its strong legs let it easily swim around in even fast-flowing rivers. It likes to keep things tidy and is prone to overthinking things. Zangoose, a cat-ferret Pokemon. If it comes across a Seviper, its fur bristles and it assumes its battle pose. Its sharp claws are its best weapons. Oricorio, a dancing Pokemon. The red fire version. This form of Oricorio has sipped red nectar. It whips up blazing flames as it moves to the steps of its passionate dance. Schmutz or something on that card. Jasmine's Gaze, a trainer supporter. Xerneas, a life Pokemon. Legends say it can share eternal life. It slept for 1,000 years in the form of a tree before its revival. Terra Orb, a trainer item. Slackoth, a slacker Pokemon, reverse holo. The way Slackoth lolls around makes anyone who watches it feel like doing the same.
Wow.
A Clobopus, illustration rare. One of my favorite cards from this set. Shout out to Mount Killa. His favorite card. His favorite Pokemon. Awesome. It's very curious, but its means of investigating things is to try to punch them with its tentacles. The search for food is what brings it onto land. Adorable. And Qianpao, a ruinous Pokemon, hologram. The hatred of those who perished by the sword long ago has clad itself in snow and become a Pokemon. The Hanna-Barbera style, you should call it an ice cat. It's more like an ice ferret. And co-card. Next up, Paradox Rift with Iron Valiant. It says, uncover the anomalies of Area Zero. Dive into the clouds and explore a land that appears to be unbound by time. With ferocious attacks, ancient Pokemon like Roaring Moon EX and Sandy Shocks EX appear alongside artificial future Pokemon like Iron Valiant EX and Iron Hands EX. Meanwhile, Garchomp EX, Mewtwo EX, and others terrestrialize to gain new types as Armarouge EX, Goldango EX, and more Pokemon EX join the fray. Adventure awaits as timelines collide in the Pokemon TCG Scarlet and Violet Paradox Rift expansion. Lightning Energy. Panseer, a high-temp Pokemon. This Pokemon lives in caves in volcanoes. The fire within the tuft on its head can reach 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Nickit, a fox Pokemon. Cunning and cautious, this Pokemon survives by stealing food from others. It erases its tracks with swipes of its tail as it makes off with its plunder. Gligar, a fly-scorpion Pokemon. It flies straight at its target's face, then clamps down on the startled victim to inject poison. Ouch. Blipbug, a larva Pokemon. Often found in gardens, this Pokemon has hairs on its body that it uses to assess its surroundings. Defiance Vest, a trainer Pokemon tool. Veluza, a jettison Pokemon. When Veluza discards unnecessary flesh, its mind becomes honed and its psychic power increases. The spare flesh has a mild but delicious flavor. Tactical Machine Turbo Energize, a trainer Pokemon tool. Palkia, a spatial Pokemon, reverse holo. It has the ability to distort space. It is described as a deity in Sinnoh region mythology. Blitzel, an electrified Pokemon, reverse holo. That's Shinji Kanda art. Very nice. Its mane shines when it discharges electricity. They use the frequency and rhythm of these flashes to communicate. And Lokix evolves from Nimble, a grasshopper Pokemon, hologram. When it decides to fight all out, it stands on its previously folded legs to enter showdown mode. It neutralizes its enemies in short order. And code card. Next, Twilight Masquerade with Blood Moon Ursaluna on the art. It says, a festival of mischief and mystery. Welcome to the land of Kitakami, where people and Pokemon live harmoniously with nature. Folk tales abound, but not all is as it seems. Uncover the mystery of the masked legendary Pokemon Ogerpon, appearing as 4 fearsome types of Terra Pokemon EX, and team up with more newly discovered Pokemon like Blood Moon Ursaluna EX and Sinistra EX. Growing in power, Grey Ninja, Dragapult, and Maycargo dazzle as Terra Pokemon EX, and more A-Spec cards round out the festivities in the Pokemon TCG Scarlet and Violet Twilight Masquerade expansion. Lightning Energy. Varoom, a single Sill Pokemon. The Steel section is Varoom's actual body. This Pokemon clings to rocks and converts the minerals within into energy to fuel its activities. Volbeat, a Firefly Pokemon. It flashes the light on its rear to communicate with other Volbeat. It loves the sweet aroma given off by Illumise. Luxio evolves from Shinx, a Spark Pokemon. By gathering their tails together, they collectively generate powerful electricity from their claws. Goldeen, a goldfish Pokemon. Its dorsal, pectoral, and tail fins wave elegantly in water. That is why it is known as the Water Dancer. One of the coolest pictures of Goldeen, with the fireworks going off in the sky and reflecting in the water. Community Center, a trainer stadium. Iron Bundle, a future Paradox Pokemon. It resembles a mysterious object mentioned in an old book. There are only 2 reported sightings of this Pokemon. Future version of Delibird, I believe. Probopass evolves from Nosepass, a compass Pokemon. Probopass radiates such a powerful magnetic field that nearby electrical appliances are rendered useless while it's around. Snorlax, a sleeping Pokemon, reverse holo. Its stomach's digestive juices can dissolve any kind of poison. Eating things off the ground doesn't bother it at all. Skarmory, an armor bird Pokemon, reverse holo. Same Pokédex entry about people making swords out of its feathers.
Wow.
And Wellspring Mask Ogerpon EX, the water version of Ogerpon. The terrestrialized version of the EXs with the, you can see the Terra fractal hollow pattern there. And Code Card. And the last 2 packs of Journey Together. Both of them have Iono's Bellibolt on the art. It says, trainers Pokemon break into battle. With deep trust and steady guidance, trainers help bring out the best in their Pokemon. The bond they share empowers them to act as one in battle as they push their strength to the limit, including as Pokemon EX. Team up with N's Zoroark EX, Iono's Bellibolt EX, Lily's Clefairy EX, Hop's Zacian EX, and more trainers Pokemon, and discover the unstoppable power of friendship in the Pokemon TCG Scarlet and Violet Journey Together expansion. Psychic Energy, Iono's Tadbulb, and Ella Tadpole Pokemon, same as the Cosmos Holo. Cramorant, a Gulp Pokemon. It's an incredibly poor learner because it uses the bare minimum amount of energy for its brain. It focuses on battling instead. Eating a... oh, is it Aracuda? I think. Quite often eating that fish in its arts. Floragato evolves from Sprigatito, a grass cat Pokemon. Floragato deftly wields the vine hidden beneath its long fur, slamming the hard flower bud against its opponents. Hop's Rookidee, a tiny bird Pokemon. The females are fussier than the males. If another creature dirties a female Rookidee's wings, it'll peck the offender relentlessly in a burning rage. Alolan Marowak evolves from Cubone, a Bone Keeper Pokemon. This Pokemon sets the bone it holds on fire and dances through the night as a way to mourn its fallen allies. Wheezing evolves from Coughing, a poison gas Pokemon. Top-grade perfume is made using its internal poison gases by diluting them to the highest level. Stinky. Virizion, a grassland Pokemon. A legend tells of this Pokemon working together with Cobalion and Terrakion to protect the Pokemon of the Unova region. Delmise, a sea creeper Pokemon, reverse holo. It looks like Whitebeard's ship in the back, almost like a whale ship. After a piece of seaweed merged with debris from a sunken ship, it was reborn as this ghost Pokemon. Maractus, a cactus Pokemon, reverse holo. Once each year, this Pokemon scatters its seeds. They are jam-packed with nutrients, making them a precious food source out in the desert. And Regirock, a rock peak Pokemon, hologram. Cutting-edge technology was used to study the internals of this Pokemon's rock body, but nothing was found, not even a brain or a heart. and code card. And last pack of Journey Together. Fighting Energy. Larvitar, a rock skin Pokemon. Same Pokédex entry as the Obsidian Flames IR. Remoraid, a jet Pokemon. Using its dorsal fin as a suction pad, it clings to a Mantine's underside to scavenge for leftovers. Aeroblast, a clamping Pokemon. Yuka Mori art. It spits a liquid from its mouth to melt through Shelmet's shell. Aeroblast doesn't eat the shell, it eats only the contents. Torchic, a chick Pokemon. In its belly, it has a sack filled with burning fire, meaning that Torchic feels as warm as a hot water bottle if you hug it. Aww. Lowkicks evolves from Nimble, a grasshopper Pokemon. Same Pokédex entry. Actually, no, it's not. It uses its normally folded third set of legs when in showdown mode. This places a huge burden on its body, so it can't stay in this mode for long. Combuskin evolves from Torchic, a young fowl Pokemon. When it enters battle, the flame inside its body burns stronger. Its kicks have outstanding destructive power. Alolan Golem evolves from Alolan Graveler, a Megaton Pokemon. It fires rocks charged with electricity. Even if the rock isn't fired with that accurately, just grazing an opponent will cause numbness and fainting. Guacabilly, a parrot Pokemon, reverse holo. Sao art. Green feathered flocks hold the most sway. When they're out searching for food in the mornings and evenings, it gets very noisy. Lily's Comfy, a posy picker Pokemon. Reverse holo. It uses its vine to pick flowers. The flowers that Comfy attaches to itself develop healing properties. And last card is a Magearna, an artificial Pokemon. Not a reverse holo, hologram. Cool. Don't think I've ever gotten a good look at what Magearna looks like. Like a robot bunny with some sort of a bee butt. Weird. Built roughly 500 years ago by a scientist, the part called the soul heart is the actual life form. What part is that? I don't know. And code card. Well, pretty good. 2 IRs and an EX. Plus, I know for sure I don't have the Clobbopus, and I'm not sure if I have the Larvitar or not, but 2 awesome cards, and great promos. So overall, a very nice box. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to leave a like, comment down below, and even subscribe if you feel like it. Until next time, thank you for joining me. Testing, 1, 2, hello. Testing. What? What? Recording this in the morning, so it is coffee today. Move this down here. Move these over here. Move that up there. Where can we have that? It's not too shiny. The problem with coffee is it dries out the mouth a little bit. Makes it hard to talk. Tea with honey is so much better for that. Like my coffee mug. It used to say exterminate on the inside, but after all the washes, that's kind of all been wiped away.
Wow.